everybody? Welcome back to TJ Warren TV. Welcome back to another episode of the American Idiot Show, the 76th episode of the American Idiot Show. Me, Dow, Warrior J. You know it. You know what the deal is every single time. And don't ever forget.
You don't have the answers, DJ.
Do you have the? I don't have the answers still. It's Friday. Those are the only answers that I have. Dal, how you doing, bro? You good?
I'm doing great. Yeah, happy Friday. Getting ready for the weekend games and getting ready for the show. But yeah, how are you?
I'm great. It's my anniversary on correct. Tuesday, so I am going out tonight.
Excellent.
Therefore, well, but between that and the KC Current game, there will not be a watch along tomorrow. But I will be watching them. I'll be watching on my phone, essentially on the road. But yeah, it's a big game. All of them are big, but it's a big game this weekend. Tuesday we obviously play PSG at home. I also wanted to talk to you about just the last couple of matches. Obviously, we had Man City. We had what's their face in League One? Why do I always forget them? Bolton. Jesus, why do I always forget this?
Bolton, Blackburn, Blackpool.
Blackpool. Fucking Barnsley. How many?
Burnley.
Brighton. Whatever.
Yeah. So
anyway, there's a lot of bees,
bro. A lot of beef towns there. Bury. I mean, yeah, we could go on and on.
Bromley.
I
can keep going.
Okay, well, keep going. Let's see what else is there. Oh gosh, Brighton. Yeah. Anyway,
Brentford. Anyway,
Brentford. Yeah, Bradford City. Okay, Jesus. This is getting a little exhausting now.
Yes. Wormwood. All right, no, I'm done. I'm done now too. I'm seriously done now. Big up Hen and Gooner every single time, my guy.
Big up Hendon. Big up Lenny. Big up Warrior J.
So how are you feeling after the last couple of games? Obviously, I didn't get to talk to you much about since Man City.
Right.
Are you happy with the result? Are you sad about the result? Are there any what's your take on it? Because there was a lot of different opinions on how we approached it.
Well, I guess my opinion at the end of the day is you're down to 10 men when Trossard made a huge mistake. So we got down to 10 men and we had to do what we had to do at the Etihad with 10 men.
Yeah.
It was a defensive masterclass, but we shouldn't have to do that all the time. I don't want that to become the requirement when we go there, right? I don't want that to be the blueprint every time we go there. I think that's what a lot of the fans were thinking, that, well, if it's is this the way we're going to play City now, right? And you even saw professional pundits saying it was disgusting and so forth. And then you saw professional pundits saying it was a defensive masterclass. So obviously, again, fan base split. I mean, it's like we can't agree on just like 90% on one thing. Well, we can't agree. We can't agree on David Raya is the best goalkeeper in the league right now, in my opinion. And I think that overtakes Allison. I think he overtakes Ederson currently.
Oi.
Right? Big up, Aaron. So overall, it was a defensive masterclass. I haven't seen us defend like that in 8, 9, 10 plus years. Seriously.
Yeah.
Saul Campbell days. I mean, think of the defense we had, right? We had Mustafi, Koscielny, Squillaci. I mean, it goes on and on, right? All the dirt bags that never really did much, right? And that was all of our grief too. It's like we had a really good attack, obviously Fabregas, etc., but we had a shit defense. And now we've got a great defense. And I'm not saying we have a shit attack, but we have an attack that's getting comfortable, I think, with itself. And I know that's kind of the next thing, is that if we were to open up at City, that would have been I think a 3 or 4-1 pounding by them, because we would not have been able to get back in time to defend the onslaught that they put on. And remember, if Rodri's not out, which obviously he is, it's Rodri taking those shots on goal, not Diaz.
Yeah.
Right. So, it's a blessing and a curse. All right. With the Rodri injury, and as much as I want him out, I don't want his career destroyed. I don't want anyone's career destroyed, but I will respect the competitive advantage of not having him, in the future squads when we face them. So
I think we're gonna smash them when they come to the Emirates. I'm not gonna lie. I think I think
we'll
we're
see
gonna
where
I think
we're
we're
at
gonna
there.
blow them
I
over.
mean, when do they come to the Emirates? And that also depends on where
February.
we're at, right? What's that?
February.
January? I mean,
February
that'll
1st.
depend on where our mentality's at.
Yeah.
And
Well, and it's also gonna
it's all gonna
depend
be
on
on
where we're at in the
mentality.
league. Yeah.
Right. So I hope we smash them too, but there's obviously no guarantee. If they pick up a top name in January, which they very easily could, I don't think no matter what that player is, will not be as effective as Rodri. But if they were to go grab a Zubamendi, I think the name has been mentioned the last couple of days. That would help them in
Yeah.
ways. He's not going to just slot in January and be Rodri, right? That's just not possible. But
Right.
at the same time, hopefully everything on our side will be clicking, and we can put 3 or 4 on them at home. But even with their defense, I don't know. I still say if we were just to really guess what we could do it at home against them, I would say right now maybe a 2-1 victory. If we were just to throw both squads at it right now again, I think we could beat them 2-1 at home. But I don't think that we're going to do a 4-0 pounding or anything like that.
No, I don't think anything like that. But I mean, we play with the tenacity, and that we played with on the defensive side of the ball, lock up the midfield, shut off any sort of service that Holland is going to get. Man, I'm convinced.
Right.
Like, look, unless he's pressuring you and he's going to force you to make a mistake and give the ball up, and he poaches it from you, like he needs service. He's not going to be making any sort of move towards net. Especially in that low block, he was completely neutralized.
Yeah,
And look, like he is one of the most prolific strikers we've ever seen. But if he does not have, I don't think he is this good of a striker anywhere else. Like maybe at Arsenal, right? But I don't think he's that good of a striker anywhere else because he wouldn't get the service anywhere else.
Liverpool.
Now
I could see.
Liverpool. But
and of course,
you get what I'm saying though. Like
yeah, for sure, it's a super team, and it's built. Let's be real, it's a super team that's built on oil money. Yep. And I'm not ashamed to say that. That's the absolute
fact. That is the truth.
2008, they've had gazillions of dollars to spend to buy the top players, nick the top players from even Arsenal, right? They bought Adebayor or Nasri. I mean, we can debate if they're top, really good players. I always rated Adebayor. I thought he was a great striker until he's a turncoat Judas. We had to celebrate in front of our fans, but that's long. That's to me now, dude. That's a whole nother era, right? We're in a new era now, so it's like the money's already been spent. The team's already won their titles, and I agree with what you're saying about Holland. And I also think that even if Pep's not there, Holland doesn't do what he does without Pep in certain ways.
Yeah,
Holland doesn't go back to get the ball. I mean, he just stands there waiting off the shoulder. And once that ball's through, he's gone. And he's 6'5", right? And he's like a muscular Viking or whatever the hell the fan base wants to call him. But you're right. He's not that mobile striker. He's just quick in one direction, but he's an absolute demon inside the box.
Yeah, that finish. I mean, in that finish, we gave him an inch, and that's what we gave Savinho an inch to put in that through ball, great through ball. And as soon as he was through, it was over. Like there was nothing that David Raya could do.
Yeah,
about it.
Nobody's catching him, bro.
Nobody's catching that.
No.
So
that's our defensive mistake, but that's the only mistake we made. I thought pretty much that whole game.
Yeah,
I mean, Gundogan came close to scoring. I mean, there are a couple times it could have been 2-0 pretty quickly.
Yep. Well, I was just proud of the way that we locked down after the sending off. Like, I'm not going to be super negative about it. There were a lot of people asking why we didn't open up and try to score, and I'm kind of like, with 10 men. I'm like, is this really a conversation that we're having? No, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. I'm getting gaslit. I'm just kind of like, wait. I know I'm newer to the sport, but when you're up 2-1 at the hardest ground, I know. At the hardest ground to play in the English champions for 4 years in a row, you're going to open up and you're going to try to score more when you got to defend. I was just proud to see what we did for as long as we did.
Say that we'll turn around and say that we have the best defense, and maybe I mean, so it's just like you have to play to your advantage, right? And our advantage right now is we're extremely solid defensively, right? And our attack is, I think, I got to say, even after the Bolton game, we didn't see our main starters, but I think there was a sense of of putting 5 on them. Like, I think the squad realized they needed to do that to build the confidence, right? Not only in themselves, but within the fans, because I think they know we don't like what we see. When there isn't any goals being scored in open play, it gets very concerning because, in my opinion, defense doesn't really win leagues. You got to score points. Defense to me equals draws.
Yeah.
So, and some of these guys, I see what you're saying. They're saying, oh, if you can just stop Man City, you can win the league. And that's just not, I see us drawing games. Like, against some of the lower teams.
Well, no, and that's another thing that I wanted to talk to you about. I don't even think it's about the defense. It's scoring goals where that's going to be the problem. We're missing Odegaard, and you can tell. And we have a winger on the left that is extremely out of form. And the guy that we need to replace him, we need to either be playing in the 10 or the 9. Like and he got suspended for some dumb bullshit.
Right.
So it's what I wanted to talk to you about, and maybe the chat is just like, where do we go from here on the offensive side of the ball? Because the defensive side of the ball, we're set. I don't believe, even though he did play well against Bolton, Raheem Sterling played very, very well, but it's Bolton. They're garbage. They were making schoolyard mistakes out there and making everybody look better than they are. That's why I haven't been on here gassing up Ethan Nwaneri. Like, everybody's saying, Henry Wright out here saying, oh yeah, well he's the next best thing for Arsenal. It's just like, okay, well, let's see what he does against actual Premier League competition. He's come on for cups of coffee against Tottenham, where Tottenham never looked like scoring that game. Let's be real. Against Aston Villa, he made a little bit of an appearance, and before that, I just remember him making an appearance against West Ham like last season. Other than that, like, we got to relax on blowing up these players like we did Charlie Patino. Like, it's just one of those things. And look, like I just don't believe, I don't have a ton of faith in who we have up front right now, because you put Saka on the right, they're going to double man him. They're going to double man mark him out of the game. Middle, Havertz just isn't consistent enough for me. He's not good enough on the ball for me. He's good enough. Everybody's trying to sell me on how good he is off the ball, but on the ball, he's shit. If you put like a Nwaneri in the 10 and continue the Martinelli experiment on the left, I just don't know where the goals come from. And Jesus, don't even get me started.
Yeah, he was pretty bad. Yeah, I know. And Jesus, to me, we have to sell him in January and use that money to go get a top striker. We got to take the Eddie money, and Eddie money we might
get the fuck out of here.
Eddie back to redemption. Bro, you can sing that redemption song all day you want. It's Friday night, bro. But no redemption song over here, fam. No way. No fucking way.
Did you watch the United Crystal Palace game?
I saw the highlights.
He's just as useless.
Oh yeah, no, he's absolute crap. He's Division 2 now, bro.
Division 2. I don't know why they insist on putting him and Mateta out there. Like, I don't understand it.
I don't get it. Already the Crystal Palace manager is losing the plot. That's a shame, because he was just rated at the end of last season. There goes the purple patch. Sorry, Jack. The thing is that you take the money from Jesus and Eddie and you go get. And at this point, like I've said, I don't care if it's Gyökeres. I don't give a shit if we somehow miraculously buy Tony out of his contract in Saudi Arabia, because there's nobody watching. I mean, he's making a bunch of bags, but there's nobody in the stands. The atmospheres are dead at those games. That's Ronaldo's out there. But I mean, even then, the atmosphere's dead. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I guess Gyökeres is the one that everybody's so hyped about. And I don't mind getting on the Gyökeres train, but don't be mad as shit when he only scores 10 goals after January and doesn't win us a league. And 100 mil, I just know, the most of the fan base knows we are not going to spend that much on a striker.
Yeah, 100%.
Unless there's major sales going out. Like Jesus would have to go for 45 mil, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And here's the thing: there's no way you're getting more than 20. Like, I don't think you get more than 20.
Saudi Arabia?
Oh well, Saudi Arabia is a different story, but I mean, if you're talking about another European club, like, and who says Jesus wants to go to Saudi Arabia? Like, that's another thing.
I think if they throw him 400 bags a week, he's going to go to Saudi Arabia for a season or two. That's what Ivan Toney's getting.
I know,
400 bags a week, bro. That's crazy, crazy money for playing for being the star, right?
Yeah, for being the star and playing in front of. Yeah, I guess they don't give a shit that they're only going to be playing in front of like 1,500 people,
right?
Like, I never understood that.
If they win,
right? Fuck. Well,
yeah,
Jesus again. I would love to sell him. I would love to get him out. Like, unfortunately, he's been a fantastic, not a fantastic flop, but he's been a little bit of a flop. He's given us some good moments, but I mean, in the moments where we need him, it's let's put on the pouty face and throw it over the net. Like,
yeah, he was brought in as one of Arteta's yes men, right? Somebody who's won trophies, can kind of have Arteta's back, working with first time working with the squad and so forth. So he had, like we said before, he had to have a couple yes men, and that was Jesus and Zinchenko. But now that time is kind of over. Right, I mean, Arteta's been making major moves in the transfer market in the last 4 years. He's restructured the team. We finally got out Deadwood, and during that whole time, the main guy, which was supposed to be Jesus, has failed us twice with injuries. Or his body's failed us twice. I shouldn't say he has. I don't think, And then, of course, the comments about not being able to score, or I'm not a goal scorer. I guess he doesn't understand the implications of saying that in public, and how that, can really destroy your professional image in some way, shape, or form. And like you said, it'll devalue him. But I think if he leaves Arsenal in January, I pretty much think it's going to be a Saudi move. I really do. Yeah. I don't see anyone in the Prem buying him. Fulham. I mean, Fulham, right?
Fulham have been all about our reject.
Right. It's kind of Chelsea, Arsenal, Fulham. It's right. Is that order specifically?
Put him on the left for Fulham. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Him and Willian can tag team whatever they want to do.
Yeah, put him right in front of Anthony Robinson, the best left back in the league. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
That's my thought. Anyway, Anthony Robinson, man, they're Liverpool and Man United are sniffing around, gonna take him. Best American fullback in the world.
Huh. Okay.
Anyway, just saying. Sorry, I'm a big Anthony Robinson fan. Big Anthony Robinson fan. The rest of the U.S. team stinks, but we don't have to get into that.
And trying to Jesus who's going to go in January. More than likely, he's going to stay, because it is, again, we're racing for the title, and if we're not bringing anybody, I can't see us bringing a striker in January in this as much as I want us to.
Yeah, and Gunnar ER, I didn't know you were a comedian. I had no idea that you were trying.
Oh, he's a funny one. He's in a good mood.
I love it. Big up everybody watching, by the way. Smash the likes up, subscribe. We love that everybody is here. Freaking BVB David is here. We haven't seen BVB David in a while. Big up, my guy. Big up. As for Arsenal versus Leicester, that one is probably 2-1. I would take a 2-1. I mean, I get the way that we've been looking offensively is super shaky. And look, I know we put 2 on Man City. I get it. One, our set pieces are looking fantastic. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to figure that out. Definitely not Leicester. And that Calafiori goal was a worldie. Like, you're not going to get that very often. I just don't see anything. I don't see a lot of promise from our open play. Like, we've scored what? How many open play goals have we scored this season?
Including Bolton?
Not including Bolton, in the league.
2?
You can count them on. I was going to say you can count them on
Forest,
one hand.
Brighton, right?
Yeah.
Forest,
Brighton, Villa.
Villa, right?
Yeah. And I think we only scored one open against Villa, and that was the fucking, what's it called? That was the Trossard goal. So, yeah. I'm worried about it. I'm especially with PSG coming in.
Big up Tony.
Big up Tony for the super chat. Big up my guy. Yes. Big up Tony. When Tony appears, you got to throw him up.
You don't have the answers, DJ.
Do you have the answer?
You don't have the answer.
Tony, you
don't have the answer.
You don't have the answer.
You don't have the answer.
We don't have the answers, Tony. We
You don't have the answer, TJ Warren.
I don't have them. But big up, Tony. We missed you on Wednesday, my
Tony.
guy.
Yeah,
We'll have you back next week. Big
up
up,
with Tony. Hopefully, I think we're going to do a show probably tomorrow.
Nice.
Sometime in the afternoon, evening,
Beautiful.
whenever he's available. I was supposed to do one yesterday, but I had to go out to the office yesterday, unfortunately. So,
yeah.
Big up, Tony. I'll catch you up tomorrow, brother.
Yeah, Tony, my guy, every single time.
Besides Jesus, he's been absolute dog shit. But God, I hate saying this. I think there has been a page turned after the Bolton game. I really do. I think you could feel there's somewhat of confidence there. I know it's Bolton, etc., but we still scored some great goals. Declan Rice's goal was fantastic, and people who've played know that every game matters, right? No matter really the opposition, it's how well we played. Like, I still think we could without my prediction, we do have the capability of putting 3 or 4 on Leicester.
Yeah, 100%.
We do have the capability, and that's the most frustrating part for everyone, is that we know we have the capability, right? Because we've seen it. We have actual footage that we can actually go back and look and say how the buildup was and how we developed these goals. And if we're trying to do something different than that, I would want to know why as well, right? That's the thing. If we're trying to do something different offensively, he needs to kind of explain to these players and, maybe to the fan base, it's to some degree of what's the change up in play. Are we trying to do something different? Are we really trying to rely on set pieces more? Right?
Yeah.
Is that part of the strategy? Who knows? But you're right. We need to see more evidence that we can just actually score goals from open play against a decent or top 6 opposition.
Right. No, 100%. I will. And look, I think we're going to win. We'll do full predictions here in like 20-ish minutes, but I do think we're going to win. It's just, I don't think we just haven't looked fluid in the midfield. And I would love to see Nwaneri start in this game see what he can do, because like all these people calling out for him to start at Man City, that wasn't the right game for him to start.
Nope.
And he started at Bolton. He looked great. Obviously we take into consideration the size, but I mean Nichols looked good too. With Skelly looked good. I mean, come on, like we do have some ballers in this youth team. So let's actually trot them out and see what they can do. We in the next round of the Carabao Cup, we have Preston North End. Throw them out there again.
Exactly. I was going to say that. Put the same team out there without Saka.
Can you believe the draws we're getting so far? That's another thing. I cannot believe we got 2 lower league teams in a row. I was fully expecting us to get like Man City or fucking Liverpool.
Lucky. Yeah, that's football heritage, man. We got lucky, right? I was thinking we're gonna get Liverpool. I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be a real early test, of what we're gonna be up against. But no, I think it's great because it really does give a chance for the young guys to get out there and play against, some decent opposition. Love you, honey.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hey, busy. Anyway, it's TJ's anniversary coming up. Happy anniversary, TJ.
Oh, thank you.
Preston will give another opportunity for the young guys to go out there and do something, right? Because I don't think he'd play Nwaneri and Lewis Skelly and what's the other kid you mentioned? Nichols against Liverpool.
Oh, hell no.
Right, exactly. So it basically gives these kids right, exactly, and another chance to prove what they got. So I'm ecstatic for the Preston. Was it Preston, right?
Preston North End.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that draw. I think that'll be good again. But as for Saturday, I think Nwaneri starts. I think he'll provide a spark, especially if he slots in where Odegaard did on the right side. Go back to the 4-3-3 with Rice, Partey, and Nwaneri on the right, taking the Odegaard spot. Because I think there could be something there with Nwaneri and Saka. Let's let them cook and see what happens. Right? There could really be something there.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. And big up everybody that's in here, by the way. Big up Nico. Nico all the way from Stockholm, Sweden. Stockholm. Big up Stockholm every single time.
Nico watches Jazz too, I believe.
Yes. Big up Nico. Yeah, absolutely every time. He's fine, by the way. He's fine.
Yeah.
I checked in with him this morning. He's fine.
Did it reach Atlanta?
I don't think it even reached Atlanta, but there's power outages all over the East Coast.
Right.
But yeah, no, Matty's fine, people. He's Matt. Come on, it's Matt.
He's out there, bro. He's out there in the street with his shirt off with the American flag. With the hurricane blowing at him, yelling, "Come on, Gunners!"
Yeah.
No, but we have to see Nwaneri start. You have, I think, as as a coach, a manager, you have to give this kid a run against this squad because let's be real, they're not that good. They've got 2 or 3 good players. I mean, Jamie Vardy's a great striker. Let's be real. Record goal scorer for them, and I think they have the what's the guy's name? Mvidi or something like that on the left.
Ndidi.
Well, that's their CDM. They have a Mvidi or somebody like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, but he's quick. He's fast, bro. And he's going to challenge whoever's at right back, which I know we need to talk about as well because there's injuries.
Ooh.
But they have 3 or 4 players that can play. And we just need to do what we got to do. And like you said, put 2 or 3 past them, and we'll be good.
Yeah, we should be. I mean, at this point, we know that winning these types of matches are a requirement. We got Southampton after PSG as well, and we have plenty of time. I mean, we have plenty of quality in the squad to get us over the top. But what I am worried about is what you talked about a little bit is injuries. We have Mavdidi. Yeah. Okay. See, there you go. Thanks, Staffy. Big up, Staffy. But we have injuries going on right now. So we have Raya. Raya is a game time decision.
Okay.
Ben White, knee injury, but he passed fitness. Urian picked up a knock. He passed his fitness test. Moreno is back in training with the squad.
I heard that today,
but he will not. But he will not be playing this weekend. I'm very confident. But that Raya, I mean. Does the Raya injury bother you, or are you nervous about that?
No,
I'm really not.
I think he'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. What is it? It's 9 o'clock there tonight. Almost 10 o'clock. He's probably resting right now, but I'm sure he was probably in rehab today. Doing what he's got to do 24 hours before the match to see if he's match fit. And I'm not too disturbed if Neto's in there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Big up, Sod.
Sod, I sent you the link, bro. Relax, bro. The link is yours.
Jump on inside. He can join us for predictions. But anyway, no, I'm not too concerned really. And if Raya, is injured, or maybe he just needs a slight break, maybe this is the game to do it. Because I big up Josh.
Big up Josh every time. We got the legends in here right now.
Big time. We're getting popular in the YouTube.
Dude, all right. Do you think Dal, do you think it's catching on finally?
I think it's catching on. I think Arteta watches us too. Ben White definitely watches. He just thinks we're cool. But anyway, shout out Ben White. We know you're watching. But the thing is this, TJ.
Yes.
Listen to me now and hear me later. We are going to win, and we're going to get 3 points. And I don't really care if it's Raya or Norbert in the goal. I mean, it could be Norbert, Eddie Murphy for all I care. Because Jamie Vardy's not going to get a sniff. Their defense is bad. Their midfield is sus. I just don't see them really doing anything. And again, the Bolton win is going to carry on. That confidence is going to carry on.
Yeah,
and that's what I think.
I sure hope so. I'm not going to give my prediction until later, but I mean. Another big week coming up. I mean, we got PSG on Tuesday, and if resting Raya guarantees him for Tuesday, then I would say rest him and put Neto out there. How many opportunities is Neto going to get? He's cup tied. He's cup tied for the Carabao Cup, so he's not going to be doing it. So unless there's any, and I really don't think there's any quote unquote throwaway Champions League games anymore. They did away with that with the way the league stage is set up, right? So, like, where's Neto going to get time? He's
not.
He's not. Like, fucking FA Cup. That's about it.
Yeah. And, and that is a trophy I absolutely want. So depending on whatever draw that is, if it's, I don't know, some low-level team or championship team, then I would put Neto in goal.
Yeah.
Give him the run of FA Cup games because like you said, there's more Champions League games. This is really our real big third attempt at going for the title, right? We can't have Rhea injured or
Third
sick or
attempt.
just out at all, right, in important games, because I don't trust Neto against Liverpool.
Third attempt.
United, Chelsea, I don't know. But we'll see but as long as our center backs are fit, I think we'll be okay, goalkeeper wise.
Yeah. No, Barkov, exactly. There are no throwaway games in the Champions League. Like, there are no rubber matches anymore. There's no playing 3 games, winning the group, and then you're good. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm. If I was Neto, I would be frustrated right now. Speaking of being frustrated, big up, Son. What's up, my guy? Honestly, I'm frustrated because I didn't pass
balloons, bro.
earlier.
Nice balloons.
Great balloons. What's going on, my guy? You good?
Aye, man, I'm good, man. I'm good. You know what I mean? It's bro, we chilling, man. We chilling. Do you know what I mean? I just came back home, and yeah, man. Listen, I'm here to do the Arsenal content, bro. I'm here to talk about Leicester.
Nice.
We're here to talk about a possible upset tomorrow.
A possible upset. Oh, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think you need to pray a little. Like, I'm not really a religious guy, but I think you need to pray a little bit harder.
Listen, don't worry. The prayers are coming. Dua is being made today. You know what I mean? Dua is being made today, bro.
The stars are aligning, bro. Come on, bro. We're gonna smack Leicester.
We're gonna smack Leicester. But who are you talking about, Saad?
Oh no, I'm talking about Newcastle, man. You know
yeah,
I mean?
no. There's.
Yeah.
I just got. Somebody just said in the chat that Isak is out. They're not beating Man City without Isak.
Yeah, listen, man. Anthony Gordon is still a bit of a mad one, bro. Do you know what I mean? Having him on the counter attack.
Yeah, no, them on the counter attack, but that was where we saw those goals come from last season. Was Isak and Anthony from outside. I don't think that Pep Guardiola is going to let that happen twice.
No, and all he's got to do is put John Stones in for Rodri. To be honest,
listen, we all said this about Pep and Spurs, bro. Yeah, so there's just some teams that Pep just, do you know what I mean? He just can't beat, bro. Big up Boston, by the way. One of my favorite players, as is Avi, by the way. One of my favorite players, bro. Absolute magician with the ball at his feet, mate. Mr. Santi Cazorla.
Santi Cazorla. Okay.
Oh, Santi Cazorla. Don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started, bro.
I'm kidding. I'm gonna have to go buy his old jersey now. Thanks, TJ.
Yeah. Thanks, TJ.
Dude, if you guys find a line on a couple of them, I'd want one too.
Get me one as well. Yeah,
give me one, dude. Yeah, while you're at the store, give me one.
Venmo man.
Yeah, maybe Isak out is a good thing, and maybe Newcastle just aren't good enough, guys. Like, stop putting faith in these teams. They're not going to win. They're not going to
win. Don't say that. But hey, they may not win.
I'll say it.
But don't say what you want. It's your show, Mr. Warren. Jeez, oh my gosh! Just send me to the sin bin. Because you don't have all the answers, TJ. You don't have all the answers.
You ain't got all the
answers. You don't have the answers, TJ.
Do you have the answers?
You don't have the answers.
Tony, do you
don't
have
the answers.
You don't have.
So, right. If they draw, that's a plus for us, no matter what.
Yeah, 100%.
If they drop points, it's a plus. But, I mean, come on, TJ. Just go put a 50 on Newcastle.
I'm not going to put a 50 on Newcastle, bro. I could do so much with that money, so much better with that. I might as well. Dude, here's the thing. I'll just take a $50 bill, right?
Right. Put it in your savings account.
I will go to the bathroom. I will place the dollar in the toilet, right? The $50 note in the toilet.
Okay.
And I will flush it. That is how much value that bet is going to bring to me. It's going to go down the tube.
TJ, man, just go take that $50, go down to Chick-fil-A, yeah, and just do a madness, bro. Just do a madness, bro.
bunch of
I need a
damn
number
Chick-fil-A.
1, a number 5, a number 52.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I
And
know
then
that's how
we-
they order at Chick-fil-A, bro. I've never been Chick-fil-A in my life, but I know that's how they order there, bro. You know what I mean? They got
We got numbers on all our fast food, bro. Even like,
Right.
you know, freaking McDonald's, Burger King, they all got numbers.
Right.
You're not
Dude.
eating a meal, you're eating a number.
Football carnage is accusing somebody of waffling. Football.
Hey, you know what?
I'm gonna repeat this because it's funny. Football carnage is accusing somebody of waffling. The biggest waffler on YouTube is fucking accusing somebody of
boy.
waffling. That's crazy. That's crazy. Go back to Endrick hype. Go back to Brazil hype. Okay, get out of here.
Well, it's crazy.
Thanks for being here, Will.
Will accusing people of waffling in 2024 is crazy, bro. But big up to you, Will. Will, big up to you, my broski. Much love. Don't let me catch you on American Waffle again, broski, because you will go in that cell and I will double down, bro. So you will get 10 minutes. Get about a 5. 10 minutes, bro. No worry, man.
It's not even Monday yet, and Will's already catching jail time.
But he's on the hit list already, bro.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Just like I'm on Phineas's every time. Anytime I see Phineas in the chat, I'm like, oh shit. Well, I might as well.
Again.
Here we go again. Anyway. All right. So, what's your prediction, or give us your thoughts about Leicester this weekend? Obviously, not the best side in the world, but not the worst.
Yeah, you know what? Listen, I think when it comes to Leicester, for me, of course, they're a team that just come up. They're not the same Leicester of seasons ago.
Yeah.
They're not the Leicester of past. They're a Leicester that is struggling a little bit to get used to the Premier League and struggling to get points. But let's not sit here and completely just completely throw them away and act like they're completely nothing. Do you know what I mean? Because they still do have Vardy, who, listen, Vardy may have not started the season well, but he's a man for big moments, bro. He likes coming up against big teams, bro, because he just likes to show off. So if he can get a goal against a big team, he'll do it. Do you know what I mean? So he can do one of his little celebrations. But I am fairly confident, though, that we will go out and get the 3 points. David Raya being out is something that's kind of, I don't know how Neto's going to be playing out the back. I don't know how he's going to, like, getting Raya back in. Do you not remember Raya's first 3 games, bro? It was shaky.
Yep.
It was shaky because he was getting used to the back line. But once he got used to the back line, perfect. Do you know what I mean? So big up Steve for the raid.
Big up Steve-O for the raid. Steve-O has the link too, by the way. There he is.
There he is.
Oh.
Show just went off the fucking rails now.
How did the game go? I saw
my internet's bad, TJ. I gotta go.
PSG.
Just play. What's up, Steve-O?
That was good. It's good.
It's good.
Assad, you're asking me about the Paris Saint-Germain Stade Rennais game. It was actually a really good game of football. Stade Rennais couldn't create though. They needed wide players bad, but they're playing Guiri and Blas. Guiri can play as a striker, but they're too central. When they brought on Hateboer, they actually got some good crosses in. They actually played kind of decent, but like Barcola was on smoke. Barcola was on absolute smoke.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to face these guys, man, on the week.
And João Neves as well. João Neves is unbelievable at Paris. Like his game is already at another level.
So what do you think is going to happen on Tuesday, based on what you've seen in Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal?
I worry about the athletic mismatch. You guys compared to them, I think they got more athleticism, pace. Decision making with Dembele is going to be an advantage for you guys because again tonight he had a nice through ball here and there, but I'm thinking a draw, to be honest.
That's what I called a few weeks ago too. But again, I don't really. Yeah. But that was after the Odegaard injury. I think I'd be saying something different if Odegaard wasn't injured. But
yeah, 100%. But anyway, sorry. Going back to
go.
Yeah, listen, I'm confident. I'm fairly confident going into the game. I do believe we'll get 3 points. I like I said, Raya We all know what he done in his first 3 games, and Neto, I don't know how he's going to be playing his first game. Do you know what I mean? So that's definitely something to watch out for. But the massive relief for me is that we've got Calafiori and Timber is now available. So I'm hoping that we go to that back line exact same as we did against Man City, because that back line, it's not even about defensive security. It's more about the creative instinct of the 2 players. Timber can help out on the right and can go forward, but Calafiori
excellent on the ball too. Holy shit!
And Calafiori is just, bro, when he goes forward, yeah, it's just different, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because you can see he goes forward with confidence, and sometimes you need that in your fullback if they're using an attacking role. You need to go forward, but with confidence. Don't be all timid and then, let me just sit at the halfway line. Like, bro, go forward and have trust and have belief in yourself. And the fact that he blammed that shot from outside the box and it went in, bro. I mean, that just shows that he's got the confidence in his own ability and he's got belief in his own ability. So I want that back line to definitely start. But the midfield is probably where the issue lies. Obviously, we're going to have Partey and Rice, which I'm fine with. But he's going to play in that 10. Is it going to be Trossard after his shambolic shit that he pulled in the biggest game of our season? To be honest, let's face it, it is the biggest game of our season away at the Etihad. If he doesn't play, is it going to be Jesus or is it going to be Havertz? That's pretty much the only ones. I don't know about Ethan Nwaneri yet. I think with Ethan Nwaneri, you don't want to rush him in too quick, and the reason why, I think he needs to have like a kind of Foden kind of thing going on.
Yeah, like a steeping in
slowly, and then he can just bang. He'll have that breakout season. Do you know what I mean? Where he demands the minutes. But listen, if he does put him in, I'm not too worried. But also, that's just my personal preference for how I would handle the situation if I was the gaffer. But listen, I'm looking forward to the game. Hopefully, we don't have no slip ups. But listen, the team gives me confidence now. Do you know what I mean? There's a defensively, I have confidence that my team is not going to do a madness and just let a goal in stupidly. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's going to be a mad one. Vader, man, look at this guy, bro.
Dude, never mind. He's the biggest criminal on YouTube. Not Will. He's the biggest criminal.
By the way, we got him.
Ridiculous.
We got. Whoa.
Raspberry lemonade, Aaron.
I don't know what's going on. Someone's calling me. How do I? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Someone was calling me, bro. But also, by the way, we got, guys. If you go to Vader Games, his official Twitter account, we caught him in 4K. He was agreeing with Graham Souness, bro. Do you know what I mean? I never thought I'd see the day.
Not, bro, disgusting behavior.
I never thought I'd see the day. Graham Souness, really? The guy that in any game, even if Man United ain't even playing, he mentions Paul Pogba, bro. He's coming into the conversation somehow, bro. Allah, it's crazy. But yeah, listen, just going back to it. Listen, I'm confident. Do you know what I mean? Going into the game, and I agree with you guys, man. I do think we're gonna walk away with the 3 points. I don't think it's gonna be a smacking. People think it's gonna be like 4-5-0. I think more 2-1. If they can even score a goal, maybe we'll probably keep a clean sheet. To be honest, now that I'm saying
I don't think they score. I don't think they score.
Now that I'm saying that, no, I don't think they score either. I think it's gonna be 2-0, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe 3-0.
Maybe 3-0. Well, I would think that putting Nwaneri into this kind of game would be a reward for how well he's played thus far. I think this is the kind of game where you can kind of bet him in a little bit and see what he can do. I mean, it's at home. You're not playing against one of the stronger sides in the Premier League. I mean, it's either this one or fucking or Southampton. Like, come on.
It's a 3 p.m. game as well, TJ. It's similar to the NFL when it's like the 1 o'clock slate. It's like everybody's focused on all the games, some more than others, obviously, but it's not like prime time.
No, exactly.
Football or whatever. Like
it's Leicester at home. It's not
Leicester
fucking
at home
Liverpool.
on a Saturday at 3.
It's the Broncos versus the Raiders. Okay,
Right.
no, not everybody's really going to be focused on it.
The Broncos versus the Raiders is crazy.
Well,
The
no,
Texans
true,
versus the Buccaneers.
dude. Yeah, and while the Chiefs are playing, like nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares about the Broncos. They want to watch
You
Mahomes.
support the
Anyway.
Chiefs. You support the Chiefs.
No, I'm a Broncos fan. That's why I'm.
Oh, you're a
that's why I'm
Broncos-
just miserable.
okay.
I'm miserable, bro. I'm miserable.
Go
Okay.
I live in.
Seahawks.
You know what?
I live in Kansas City, and I make myself miserable by doing that. What were you saying?
Wait, why? Wait, who's? I swear, is it the Kansas City Chiefs? Or what?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So why do you support the Broncos?
Because I grew up in Denver. I grew up in Colorado.
Oh,
Yeah. So
okay.
yeah, I've lived in Kansas City for 13 years, and it's been a horrible existence in terms of Chiefs fandom
Nah,
for
at
the
least-
last like 10 years.
At least you got the what's it called? The ice hockey. I think they
The Avalanche. Oh yeah, no,
the Avalanche.
Colorado Avalanche.
Colorado Avalanche. No, that was the, not to get too
At least
far
you
into
got
it,
that,
but that was the first team that I ever like truly supported. I have too many jerseys, too much memorabilia for that. But anyway, back to the football. Because yeah, let's see how much time we got left. No, we're good. Hey Steve, how are you feeling about this weekend against Man City? Sod's over here praying that you guys are gonna pull something off.
The Stars got a line, Steve-O.
Come on, Steve.
I don't feel anything.
Come on, Steve-O, you gotta feel it.
I
You know
don't.
what? This is the level. This is the level that it's got to. Yeah, Steve is that confident. He doesn't even feel anything when he's about to play.
Confident of what, Steve-O?
It's just business as usual, bro.
But we're not playing good at all. We haven't played good against anyone this year.
I agree.
That's the problem. If we're playing good at home or something, like okay. Bro, I don't mind the fact that we've shifted our identity of the team to be like a standoffish counterattack team. If we were able to counterattack, but we're not. Bro, and we have the players to be able to counterattack. So it's like something is not right. Something is not right at Newcastle. Like I'd switch out the manager. I'd be doing a big rebuild and all that, but can't do that now. Like our transfer window was awful. It was the worst in the top 5 European leagues, bro. It was dreadful.
Bad.
You know what?
Steve-O, hold on. Let me ask Steve a question. So if you have Saudi ownership, why aren't they just splashing the cash? What's the problem?
You know why? Because this is clearly Eddie Howe's last year, and next summer we'll have a new manager, and we're gonna give him whatever the hell he wants. That's what I think it is. There's no other reason why you can't spend more money than insert any top 5 European League team name. There's no reason why you would do that unless you're saying, yeah, we're going to lay off you, Eddie. Like, we're not going to give you this transfer, that transfer. And also, Paul Mitchell stepped in halfway through the summer. Our CEO has been apparently dealing with chronic blood cancer now, and he stepped down today. Darren Eales. So there's a lot. Stavely sold her shares. There was a lot going on off the pitch at Newcastle that maybe explains why. I don't accept that. I don't outside of the cancer thing for Darren Eales. I hear that. Yeah, it's horrible. But like that, so that's what we've went through, and I'm thinking and I don't even think in January we might. I don't think in January we're going to do anything crazy.
Right.
We're going to have a new man. I think we're going to have a new manager next summer. Paul Mitchell will appoint who he wants, and then we'll have theoretically a hell of a lot of money to work with.
Right.
Especially if you add on maybe if an Isak or a Bruno or whoever leaves, then you get add on top of that.
Right.
So, but yeah, this summer we didn't do nothing.
True. I mean, you guys.
There's no juice. There's that, and that's why when you have a horrible transfer window, when you have no juice, when they don't give you any juice, anything to get you excited, and then the season starts, you play terrible against Southampton. Cher gets sent off, and you have to defend for your lives, and then that continues out through all the games, or poor counterattack, poor at chance creation. Midfield gets played through too easily. Way too. Fulham did it 20 seconds into the game last week. They had an immediate through ball, and then Iwobi was bearing down on goal, and they almost scored. And then Jimenez, what's his name? Raul Jimenez fucking scored like 6 minutes into the game.
Right.
So it's like there's nothing. Anthony Gordon isn't playing well. Isak isn't playing well. Bruno's giving the ball away for fun and being too rash. Joelinton doesn't look on it. Tonali's not starting the past 2 games for whatever fucking reason.
Okay.
Bro, there is nothing right now.
There's problems. I mean, that's those
and this is the thing. The results actually haven't been terrible. That's why people look at me crazy when it's like Newcastle sitting 4th before last weekend or whatever. But it's like, bro, I've been in the trenches this year. That Spurs win, I thought maybe that could kick us on and we start to actually play better.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen.
Right.
So it's like it's literally like the car is in park and I can't get it. And the only thing I could do is get it in neutral. I can't go to drive. I can't even reverse the damn thing.
You know what? I can't lie. Newcastle have enormously let me down, bro. If that's even the right word to say.
Or what?
No.
It's been drastic, bro. No, but the thing is, Steve, it's been drastic because when I done my predictions for the start of the season, I put Newcastle to come in 4th, and I actually put them to come in 4th comfortably. Yeah, so I didn't put him to just like end in 4th, maybe like 1 or 2 points ahead of them. I put them to come into 4th comfortably. I thought without the injuries, all the players back. Here we go, new season. Eddie Howe finally has his full team. He can play the way he wants to play and do his thing. Yeah, they haven't got Europe. They ain't in multiple competitions. They've got the League Cup, the FA Cup when that comes in, and they got the league. I thought this is it. This is the time for Newcastle to go off. They're gonna start the season. They're gonna hit the ground running from the start of the season. And bro, they just haven't. And I can't lie, Steve's spitting, bro. It's like they're trying to be a counter-attacking team, bro. But then when it comes time to pass the ball to Gordon, the ball never goes to Gordon. When it comes time to just give it to Isak in a good position where he can just turn the defender, they never give the ball to Isak.
He's already doubled up on and the plays that.
Exactly. It's way too slow. It's way too lethargic. I'm like, bro, what is going on? What happened to the team that Eddie Howe built? And it was like it was quick passing. Everything was quick, bro.
Intensity, physicality, challenges. Like we were a pain in the ass to deal with, on or off the ball. We don't have that no more. That's what you call a team ego death. Bro, our team has not performed or looked the same since Boxing Day when we lost 3-1 to 4. Is Eddie Howe the problem? Yeah, I would change him out, and I would also need to get rid of Longstaffs and Murphy and those guys. Dan, bro. And this is the thing: I can get rid of all these English quota players. I can get rid of these English quota players because I have Tino Livramento, Lewis Hall, Gordon, Barnes. Those are 4 players that are good enough to be first-team players at Newcastle United.
Barnes, I rate Barnes.
Joe Willock is a decent squad player. Problem is he can't ever stay fit. He can't.
But the Longstaff, the Murphys. I mean, in my book, even Joe Willock. Once that money comes in, players can easily be replaced because those are just filler players. They're championship level.
And Trippier don't have the X factor no more. You don't notice him in games no more. He does a steady, calm job, but our chance creation is relying on the fullbacks. And that's why Trippier ain't playing instead of Livramento most of the time. Trippier don't have that juice anymore.
Can I ask a quick question? And obviously this is kind of actually bringing it back to Arsenal. Sorry, Steve. I know we're talking about Newcastle, but I just want to speak about Arsenal quickly because we got some pretty good news in the presser today. That Mikel Merino is actually in partial training, so he is due back very, very soon. Do you think that he's going to play a part in any of the next 2 games, or do you think he's going to wait until either Southampton, or is he going to wait even into Bournemouth? Like, is maybe even next week he might not play? Do you know what I mean? What do you guys think on that?
Go ahead.
I was just going to ask, what's Arteta like with new signings? Does he play him right away?
He doesn't play him right away. I mean, it took.
Then there you go. That's what
it took until Aston Villa for Calafiori to get a sniff.
There you go.
Even then he came out
right away.
Even then he came out
right.
To be fair,
yeah,
but
that was at the
right
beginning.
Away, but then had the injury.
Yeah, but that was I think he would have played him right away. Yeah, he would have played him right away if either way. I think because he had the entire offseason, but half the offseason I should say.
By the way, big up to
the in terms of
big up to the Tackies.
big up to the Tackies. No, I don't think so. There's really no reason to, because it's not like Merino is a creative midfielder, and we have people that can fill in that box to box and that 6 role. And I don't think that it's dire that we get him in. I think the earliest that you see him is Southampton, if that. Maybe the week after that, but I don't think you see him this weekend. You don't see, because I think he's. I read on here he's like 50%. It's like
apparently
50% to be on the bench, maybe. But yeah, I don't see him starting. I don't see him starting until or seeing the field until at least Bournemouth.
If he plays,
I think he subs. I think he's a sub on the bench for Southampton, but he probably starts against Bournemouth.
Yeah, I mean these are the games. These are the games that you would want to bet him in for. Like just I mean, it's kind of the same with Ethan Nwaneri, right? These are confidence building games. We have enough in these starting 11s to get all 3 points and not necessarily be playing, rock and roll football or whatever you want to call it. Like I just think that, especially with somebody like Mikel Merino, you need to be making sure that you're putting him in at the right time, not to ruin any sort of confidence or the confidence of the midfield, which is already pretty low because you're missing your captain and you're missing your outlet. I think our creativity from the midfield has been awful without Odegaard. And as much as we talk about like how inconsistent he can be sometimes, like even when he's inconsistent, he's still the outlet, he's still working his ass off, he's still pressing. He can have a bad game, but that would be most people's like average game. But we depend on him to do so much in the midfield that the proof is as Tony would say, the proof is in the pudding. You're not seeing any creation. You're not.
The reason why I brought it up, was because if he continues to play Calafiori at left back, and then continues to play Martinelli at left wing, I think he's just preparing that left 8 spot, because I don't think at first I was thinking that maybe Merino was going to be like a bench player and our starting midfield was going to be Partey and Rice.
Right.
But I think our actual starting 11 is most likely going to be Rice and Merino with Odegaard in front of him. So I think he's just loading that. He's just loading that connection between Martinelli and Calafiori. So as soon as he's fit, put him in. He starts the games, and then he's going to be a starter for us. Because they've done a lot of research on. We were all waiting. We were all waiting for who they were going to get, because let's face it, as soon as Granit Xhaka left, what were we all screaming? Oh, where's the Xhaka replacement? Where's the Xhaka replacement? Because we need a left-footed player on that left side of that midfield. So I rate Rice, and I actually think he does good in the 8 at times. Of course, he's had some bad games. 100%. But majority of the time last season, he was at the 8, bro, and he was playing very good. But here's the thing, though. I think that having Mikel Merino in that position, with apparently he's good at. I don't watch Real Sociedad, so I don't really know what this guy is really about. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't watch Real Sociedad, but apparently his through balls are very good. Apparently his passing range and reading of the game is very good, and that's realistically that's what I need from him majority of the time.
He also has some of the most successful tackles in the Liga as well.
Yeah,
so.
I thought we were bringing him in more to be a ball winning midfielder more than somebody that's going to be breaking the lines.
I think he's the replacement for Partey.
But
It's
I think
Rice, Merino, and Odegaard is the.
Well,
is
it's
the
just
midfield
I just
three,
get
think.
if that's the plan, I get a little worried because Declan Rice sometimes he's just allergic to passing the ball vertically. Like it's a real so you bring in somebody like Marino who you're going to be depending on to put in through passes, and he did not. I mean, what was his pass completion rate? I think I was reading over the summer at the Euros and for Real Sociedad it was like in the 60s.
He was comfortably the worst passer.
Yeah, like so this is why
That
I'm
wasn't
saying
his
like
role, though.
if you're gonna he needs to be the stay-at-home ball winning six, and then if you need somebody, obviously if you're gonna throw somebody on the left, then it's gonna be Declan Rice and Odegaard. If and when
But
he's fit.
you don't want Rice on the left, is what you're saying?
I listen, I wouldn't mind having the thing is we have to try and find you know in that time where Rice was playing with Jorginho and they had that little connection where Jorginho was doing a lot of the passing forward, where Rice just looked like the little pit bull, bro, that was just running around, just getting the ball back. He was just picking the ball out of the
That's
opposition.
what I like, yeah.
And then he was just getting it, giving it to Jorginho. Jorginho would take it forward. I like that. And I think that's what we need to do. We need to find a younger Jorginho who can somewhat do that role, but have more longevity and have more years to go on, so we can try and do that. Because I think that's how you get the best out of Rice, bro. That is how you get the best out of Rice if he's doing that job. Because let's face it, he is a workhorse. He does run around and work hard for the team, and you need him for his best ability, which is to intercept the ball and to pick the ball off of players that are trying to progress it there. And do you know what I mean?
I couldn't agree more. I've been saying this for over a year, by the way. I've been saying Rice he's better in the six as a ball winning CDM. There were games where yes, he could break the lines and he was running up the pitch.
He comes alive in the box as well. I will say about Rice.
The problem is that like that's more the exception than it is the rule, right? Like the amount of hospital passes we saw against Man City, the amount of times.
Yeah, but how much in the Man City game were you in their box?
True.
That's why I said specifically he comes alive in the box. If you look at the England games, he was a big part in both those goals near the edge of the box, in the box. Yep. Like he actually has a lot of composure.
I mean, and you saw him jumping into the play against Bolton as well on that from the pass from Winieri. Like he is comfortable in the final third of the pitch. I will give him that.
It's just from final third to
the space between.
Yeah.
The half space.
Box to box. You mean you want a box to box midfielder who's comfortable in the box?
Y'all should have gone for Matt O'Reilly.
Oh God.
The one who
here we go. Steve-O's name dropping.
Here we go.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Matt O'Reilly.
You got Yusuf Fofana before AC Milan as well.
The thing is, Steve, the reason why you can't go for players like that is because unless they're like on the brink of being world class, then maybe. But that's the kind of
Merino. That's the problem.
I fully understand that, but the only thing with Merino is, and I'm just basing this off of David Raya, is I'm never gonna disagree with a Spanish player that Mikel Arteta brings in, bro, because the madness that he done with Raya, bro, that he was cooking, I didn't believe that Raya was gonna be that guy, bro. When he came in, I was like, bro, why are we bringing this guy in, bro? 6 foot keeper, all of this. But as soon as he said "Hola, ¿cómo estás?" to his granddad, I knew it was a rap for Ramsdale, and I knew this guy's gonna be number one. Nah, bro, I did, bro. Bro, they were exchanging shirts, bro, and taking pictures. I was like, yeah. Bro, it's a wrap for Ramsdale, bro. Ramsdale's dad better be on the hunt for a new club, bro. It's about to be mad, bro. But after that, bro, how he's got Raya playing now, I think we have to respect his ability to get Spanish players in. So I'm gonna give him a try. But I definitely think, of course, we got Merino, but we really need to be going for caliber of players that are like on the brink of world class, bro. If not, very good. That's where our money needs to start going now, because I'm tired of bringing in these like players that are okay. They're good enough for Arsenal, but maybe not to start all the time. They might come off the bench a couple of times, and maybe they'll start a few games.
Project.
I need to get somebody who will.
A bunch of El Nenis. You don't want a bunch of El Nenis.
I need somebody who needs to. Do you know what I mean? They demand. And the thing is, I heard some bullshit rumor today that came up on my Twitter, and I was like, bro, this guy's waffling, bro. Apparently, we were in for Florian Wirtz. I'm hearing so many teams are in for this guy, bro.
That's bullshit.
I know it's bullshit, but I'm hearing so many teams are in for him, bro. But if we were actually in for him, that's the kind of players we should be going for.
Yes,
I
agree.
Musiala, these kind of players, bro. Going for those kind of world-class players, bro. Really go there and say, you know what? We'll drop the 100 million. Give us the player, bro. Do you know what I mean? This is what we need to start doing, bro. But I still think we're pussying around in the market and not really.
Yeah.
You know how City go in and they demand a player, bro. You know how Real Madrid go in and they demand a player, bro. It's not. It's not.
We don't have that clout yet, though, bro. We got to win something, I think, before we can get to that. The
big boy table,
the player that we want. We're just not there yet. I mean, we still have to sell. Right, exactly. We still have to sell the project. Right,
we have to win. Dal, you were
we have to win.
Spot on.
Right, we just have to win to get the big name levels because
our your credentials.
Yeah, right.
We got two charity shields, bro. Hold that.
I mean, I think Merino is a decent addition.
Shield.
The thing is about
I ate my dinner off of that, mate.
Well, what I get upset though, Saad, is about these transfers, like with Calafiore and Merino, is I don't think both those players were completely not on our radar before the Euros. Maybe Merino.
Calafiore is good. Calafiore is good because
that's still right, but that's still kind of to be decided in a certain way. We'll see.
You know why I say he's good? Because that is, if I'm not wrong, and Steve watches a lot of football, so he might know the Italian league. Was that not the top prospect in centre backs coming out of Italy?
Yeah, he was up there for sure. Juventus, that was their priority target.
Yeah, everybody was in for him. Juventus were in for him, bro.
Even before the Euros.
Yeah, but notice what I said. Center back. Calafiore, if Juventus bought him, they would have been able to sell Bremer, and that because they need center backs. They have Gatti and Bremer, and they have to play. There's another guy that they have to play.
So this guy was hot before the Euros, is what you're saying?
Yeah, of course. Bologna is excellent, but as a left center back in a 4, as a fullback, I'm not convinced yet.
Well, then I don't mind standing corrected because I felt like we had no real targets in June. We were talking about Zubamendi at one point, and he turned us down. And then the Euros happened.
I think he turned everyone down, though.
He did. He turned Liverpool down too. And right. So I just, I think myself and maybe a lot of the fan base were the impression that maybe our top targets already had said no, and we were sort of scrounging around for players, and we just were happen to outbid people for Calafiore.
I can't lie. You guys are spitting. You guys are 100% spitting on the. You have to get your credentials first before you can really approach teams like that. I fully understand that because obviously you have to show them like it's a winning formula. Do you know what I mean? You have to learn that the formula works. You can't just be saying, "Oh, this is the story. This is
why we're more attractive than Bayern Munich.
This is the fairy tale. By the way, we don't have anything shiny. But you have to attract these players. You have to build up a little bit of a resume to say, you're serious about winning, and we haven't. We've shown that we're very serious about getting second place and not taking domestic cups seriously. And I think that that's something that you look at big players, you look at that team and they say, you know what, they don't know how to win. Like when it counts, they don't know how to win. Like that's the biggest. And I saw somebody in the chat talking about like the offense is the reason we didn't win the league last year. I completely disagree with that. I think that we scored plenty of goals. We just didn't score them at the right time. Like when we needed goals in key moments, we didn't get it. And that continues to be a problem with this club. Continues to be. So, obviously we haven't established that pattern yet, but with the amount of injuries and how stale we looked going forward. Obviously, without Odegaard, that's a problem. But without Odegaard, that's the problem. Is that we didn't look good offensively against Spurs. Literally, in my opinion, one of the literally the middest team in the league, and we didn't look threatening on them at all.
But can I say one thing on that?
Yeah.
The thing is with Spurs, if we're looking at possession, yes, they had way more possession than us. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
And shots, yes, they had more shots than that. But this is the plan. This has been the plan for the last 2-3 seasons. Is if we're at home, then we go and play. If we're away, we always give them the ball because they'll do more damage to themselves than we could do.
Yeah.
They will hurt themselves.
Yeah,
So
I mean, and I agree with the way we played against Tottenham and City. I agree with the way we played against.
That's where the Paris Saint-Germain game is going to be really interesting. Because are you going to continue at that attack, be the more ball dominant team at home against Paris Saint-Germain and Luis Enrique, who's also home and away is ball dominant because that Liga or in Europe. And here's the thing, I don't think you guys have the capabilities with the player absences as well to be that 60%, 55, whatever, like dominant possession, hosting Paris Saint-Germain under Enrique with the players that they have. That's what makes that game really interesting.
Yeah, I agree.
I think you'll defend more. I think you'll defend more in the Paris game, personally.
I'm going to say something. I don't think Arteta knows what he's going to do until he gets an idea of how the game is going to go.
And this is the thing. Enrique will know right away. Boom, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think Arteta, I wouldn't be surprised if you see Arteta adjust mid-game because I don't really, but then again, that just might be me reflecting my unfamiliarity with
That's
PSG.
what he needs to do as a manager. You need to change the situation, right? If things aren't going to plan A, I mean, we used to say he doesn't have a plan B, but again, he showed us at City that he does have a plan B. Mm-hmm. The plan B is to just load the box and just not anybody gets the ball for 50 minutes. But I mean, that's Man City, right? That's the extreme end of the plan B. Facing PSG, I just think if you play, attacking football, make it a shootout, 5-4, 4-3. I mean, I don't know if we have the capability of doing that, but
I just don't think we have the quality up front.
We have the ability, but we aren't good enough yet to do that against the top side.
Yeah,
I feel like against Paris Saint-Germain, I feel like against PSG we can dominate possession. I think being a home team, I definitely think we can go and dominate possession. The thing is, people have forgotten. I feel like people have forgotten that we can actually dominate possession. It's just in the last 3-4 games, they've been away games. I understand that the Brighton game happened. The second half when we got a man sent off when Rice did his stupid shit. But let's face it, we are still very good at keeping the ball. And against Brighton, we never keep the ball against them. If you look at the last 3 to 4 years, we've never kept the ball against Brighton. Even when we were sitting there playing our scintillating football, we never keep the ball against Brighton. For some reason, I don't know why. I think because their players are very good at keeping the ball, or we just give them the possession. I don't know what it is, but we never keep the ball against them.
Yeah.
But I feel like this Leicester game, we're going to have majority of the possession, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
But PSG, I think Arteta's going to surprise a lot of people by getting that possession and being on the front foot. I have a feeling. I just have a feeling that he's gonna, because of all this criticism of him defending, he's gonna be like, okay, you lot forgot that we can play ball. So let's go and play ball. He's gonna make them attack because you can defend, and yes, we got a great defense, but bro, let's face it, we ain't Stoke City. Do you know what I mean? We also got the midfield and the attack to really put passes together. We just need to find somebody who can have that connection with Saka, have that connection with Martinelli. Do you know what I mean?
You need to find some rhythm. You need to find some.
If you had Odegaard, if you had Odegaard, I think I'd agree with you. I do think that's a miss in this kind of a game. I agree. If you had Odegaard at the Emirates versus Paris Saint-Germain, I could see a world where that's possible.
Odegaard's a massive miss, Steve. A massive miss because not only does he initiate the press, but he also, like, Odegaard slows the game down at times when you need it to slow down.
Yep.
Mhm.
When the game's going too fast, he'll just get the ball on the right side and he'll just stand there and he'll just look around, wait for something to happen, and then he'll go and pass it off just to slow the game down, because sometimes we go too quick for our own good. So that's why if Odegaard's going to be gone and you don't trust Nwaneri, don't leave us in a position, and this just goes back to the transfer window we were so appalling in, where don't leave us in the position where you're just doing social experiments and just trying to pull out a play. Oh, let's just put Trossard in there. Nope, let's just put Havertz in there. Oh, let's try Jesus in there. You know what? Let's put Raya in there. Let's see if Raya can do the 10. You need to have plans. You need to plan for Odegaard to be gone. And if your plan was Nwaneri, bro, then do you know what I mean? Put your balls on the table and say that I'm that guy. I made that decision. I'm gonna go with the decision that I made, bro. Don't just pussy out of it and start using random players there. It doesn't make sense to me, bro. Honestly.
I'm of the opinion that if we're gonna play that possession ball and we're gonna play it well, I'm not saying that we won't, but if we're gonna play it well, then we need Odegaard there. Like, Odegaard does so well holding the ball in the final third. Like, he would literally just sit there through a fucking rainstorm. It wouldn't matter to him. It wouldn't rattle him. He hangs out on the ball. He's calm on the ball. Again, like we said, and people are bringing it up in the chat again. We are aware that he is inconsistent. He can disappear during big games, but there are big games where he shows up too. I just think he's generally inconsistent. But even when he's inconsistent, he can at least hold on to the ball if possession is what you're worried about. I'm worried about scoring goals, but if possession is what you're worried about, then Odegaard is going to fight to get it and hold the ball in the final third. By the way, we got to get to predictions because I didn't realize we had already been going for an hour and 20 minutes. Big up everybody inside. Make sure you smash the likes and play along in the chat as well. We're going to go around and do predictions for this weekend's.
Come to me last, yeah? Let me get my predictions.
Okay. All right. No problem. Yeah, dude, bro, I'm awful. Don't worry about it. I know I'm bad. I know I'm bad at this. I don't care. I do it for the comedy.
You do it for a living.
Yeah, I don't do it for a living. Holy shit. All right, first off, we'll go to Steve then, because it's his team first. Man City, Newcastle, St. James.
3-1 Man City.
Ooh, shit. Dow?
4-1 Man City.
4-1 Man City. Jesus. I'm gonna go Newcastle at home. I'll go 2-1 Man City. I'll go 2-1 Man City. Saad. Is he there?
He's doing analysis.
Oh, there he is.
Sorry, I'm here. Right. I just needed to get my predictions. Right. So, sorry, did you say Newcastle Man City, yeah?
Yes, sir.
I put 2-1 to Newcastle.
2-1 to Newcastle. Ooh.
I hope
Dude, if you're right.
Steve is gonna be at 2 p.m. on the reaction. Steve is gonna sit there like
I'll be sipping that Malibu.
Man City tears.
Sipping Malibu rum and hitting the lake.
Sipping Malibu on the terrace. Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
How likely is that to happen? Not really, but whatever.
Don't be such a Debbie Downer, Steve.
Yeah, Steve, you're super negative.
Hopium.
Chelsea, Brighton. Chelsea at home to Brighton. Steve-O.
2-1 Chelsea, I think. Yeah, 2-1 Chelsea.
Yep, Dow.
Brighton.
It's Chelsea at home, you said?
Yeah, Chelsea at home.
A 3-0 Chelsea.
Yeah, they're cooking. Wow. It's really annoying.
Yeah,
Saad.
2-1 Brighton.
Nice.
No, because
you're not sold yet.
Chelsea's getting glazed. Yeah, watch. Man are sleeping on Brighton. Yeah, so good. Don't worry.
They lost their manager for this game, didn't they?
Did he
get a red card?
regardless of whether they lost their manager,
Oh, I
his
think you're right.
tactics are still on the pitch, though.
I think you're right. He's still.
It's hard to coach from the box. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 3-1 Chelsea. As much as it sucks, as much as it pains me, they look good. Maresca ball is paying off, but I need the fall off. I need this to be a purple patch, like for my agendas, for my personal agendas. I need that to be a temporary thing.
Funny, I have those too.
West Ham visiting Brentford. God, West Ham are just not great. West Ham are just not great.
Brentford, what is it? Brentford 2-0.
Yeah, they're just
exactly the same for me.
Lopetegui. I think Lopetegui is gonna get sacked.
Yeah, he's done.
Well, I'm gonna go 3-1 Brentford.
Yeah, I'm going 2-0, man.
2-0 Brentford.
2-0 Brentford, bro. It's gonna be comfortable.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll go. You know what? I agree with Sod. I'm going 2-0 as well. Man, they're just
that's shocking. Is that not fucked up?
It's real fucked up.
That they kept all of their players, brought in more players that are very good, like Tadibo. Yeah. For them to bring in Tadibo is crazy, bro.
And he won't play him.
Well, no, and it's squarely on the manager. That's the thing. That it is the most. You could make arguments about like, oh well, Everton get rid of Dyche, and is he on the hot seat? The one that's the most obvious to me is Lopetegui. They just look fucking awful under him.
Yeah,
they look awful. They look awful. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm going 2-0 Brentford as well. Lopetegui, bro. Everton at home to Crystal Palace.
2-1 Palace.
Yeah.
Everton are terrible. They're gonna get relegated this year finally.
Finally.
The best stadium in the championship, bro. It's gonna be crazy.
Everton's gonna go up 2-0 and then drop 2 goals in the last 20 minutes.
Sounds about right.
You know it's bad. You know Dyche ball is done when Dyche ball isn't working anymore at fucking Everton. I'm just saying, bro. Just saying. I'm here for it. What do you got, Saad?
I'm going 1-1, bro. I'm going 1-1. I think I think the same as him, the same as Dow, but I think they will score 1 goal and then they'll hold on for a bit and then they'll just, it'll finish. I don't think Palace will start the way they wanted to start.
They're not good. They're both not great. I'm gonna go 1-0 Palace, 1-0, and then Sean Dyche gets sacked after that. I think it's about done. I think it's about over. I'm gonna save Arsenal, Leicester City for last. Nottingham Forest at home to Fulham. Nottingham Forest, man, making me look like a big old dickhead. What do you got, Steve, for this one?
2-2.
2-2. They're at the City Ground. 2-2.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. What do you got, Dal?
1-1.
1-1. Man.
ESR and what's his name? Callum Hudson-Odoi. CHO and.
Yeah. 1-1. Yeah. Okay.
Sod.
Sod's gonna say something wild.
3-1 Fulham.
Oh, okay. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't.
Fulham, bro.
Listen,
guys. Let me cook, bro. Let me.
Okay, here we go.
We at this moment, the lid is on. We don't know whether it's a nice tomato soup or it's salmonella. Yeah, just let me cook, and then when the weekend finishes, we will know what happened, bro. Do you know what I mean? But 3-1 Fulham, Emil Smith-Rowe, man of the match, mate.
Okay, all right.
For it, mate.
I'm going 2-1 Forest. I think Forest look good. And Yeti's in the chat, and I'm afraid he'll send a Scud missile to my house.
Big up Yeti, man.
If I go against them, you know what I mean. You gotta be careful. Wolves at home to Liverpool. This will be Chelsea.
2-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, Dow.
4-0 Liverpool.
4-0 Liverpool. Sod.
Yeah, same thing. 4-0, bro.
4-0.
It's gonna be smacking.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 4-1.
There's a particular reason why I captain Salah in my FPL, bro.
Probably a good idea.
It's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be a wrap for these, man, bro. I don't think you understand how mad it's gonna be, bro. his peak.
God.
Hey, well, I told everybody Slot was a fucking wicked manager. Here we are.
Nah, he's actually cooked.
Here we are.
He's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Slot.
Ipswich at home to Villa.
That's actually tough, Phil.
Is it? Well, it's Ipswich at home.
No, because Villa can drop points in these scenarios, man.
Yes, they can.
Eh,
Their defense is not that good.
yeah. I don't know. Fucking 2-1. Yeah, there's got to be an upset somewhere. 2-1 Ipswich.
Ooh. Okay. What do you got, Dow?
I'm gonna go 2-1 Villa. I just think Duran's gonna come on and get the game winner.
Yeah. Durant.
They got hey, it's Bayern München on Wednesday, so they might have one eye on that game. I don't know.
I might have to watch that, please, Chivo.
Saad?
I'm gonna go 2-1 to Aston Villa. I do think they'll concede, but I think they'll get over the line. Duran is gonna score a goal, man.
Yeah, I'm going 3-1. I'm going 3-1 Villa. 3-1. I'll go this way. Bournemouth at home, Southampton. Just real quick.
That's a derby, bro.
Yeah.
3-2 Bournemouth.
Yeah. Dow?
Bournemouth are nice, man.
Yeah, 2-0 Bournemouth.
Yeah. Southampton are shit.
Yeah, you already know my answer.
They're going right back down.
You already know my answer, man. 3-0, bro. Slapping. It's gonna be embarrassing. I like the derby, the Southampton Bournemouth derby, bro. It always used to be, if you watched it in the championship, when they were in the championship, bro, it was heated, bro. But bro, Southampton ain't about it, bro. I don't know what's going on over there, man. It's messy, bro. I'm not talking Lionel, bro. It's different type of messy.
They're going down. They're going down. You got. Oh my God, that was incredible.
What?
I'll hit him with this.
Yeah, thanks.
Killed it.
You know what? Big up Sarcasm City TV, by the way.
Big up every single time. Big up Flawless every single time.
Flawless is a massive fraud. Do you know what I mean? But he's gonna, yeah, no, 100% he is. 100% he is.
Why would you say that? I mean, I've known that for years. Why would you think that?
So I think that Flawless, the reason why I think Flawless is a fraud is because he knows what he's doing at all times. Yeah. So when he sits there and says, "Oh, no, I'm just asking questions, brother. I'm just asking questions."
He does do that. He's an instigator, bro.
Asking questions. Bro, I'll never forget the time I brought him on my channel, yeah, and we were talking about Man United. It was a Man United centered stream, yeah. We were talking about Man United, yeah. This guy flips the switch at the end of the stream. So let's talk about Arsenal. Are you guys winning the league? Are you happy with your performances? Like, I'm like, bro, what is going on, bro? How are you switching it on me on my own show, bro? I'm just sitting there like, bro, am I on my channel? Or am I on Sarcasm City TV right now? What's going on? Bro, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Send him the link. Because now he's gonna say, no, I was just asking the questions. The people wanted to know.
Here we go.
Word for word, this is what you're gonna say. The people wanted to know. I'm telling you.
People wanted to know.
Flawless always says it, bro. It's this guy, bro.
Check your Twitter, Flawless.
Flawless.
Big up, Flawless. Big up, Flawless. Thank you for the raid, my guy. Big up,
Flawless, man.
Yeah. Okay. So while we wait for the criminal to come and defend his case, we'll go. Steve gave his prediction. Dow, did
Which team?
Bournemouth and Southampton?
I said Bournemouth 2-0.
Okay, Bournemouth 2-0. Saad, what'd you say?
3-0, bro.
3-0.
Just
Okay.
to Bournemouth, yeah.
All right, yeah. Flawless will come on and defend himself, but let's get through the rest of these fucking predictions here. Yeah. Okay. So let's get into this fun one. Man United home to Tottenham Shitspur. What do you got, Steve?
Oh my Lord. I don't know, man. Yeah, you know what? I'll go 2-1 Spurs. Brennan Johnson will score the game winner. There you go.
Fucking Brendan Johnson, man, he hurt all of us, and now he's
Goals in
lighting it
3
up now.
games, yeah.
Pissed off. What do you got? What do you got, Dal? I know this is like the worst game for you to.
Oh yeah, is that United?
Yeah.
Oh God.
That was the best, I swear.
2-1 United. I can never, ever let Spurs ever get a winning prediction ever.
Okay.
2-1 United. This is the game.
You know,
they shine,
this
Wallace.
has. Okay, go ahead, Saad. Go ahead, Saad.
I can't lie, yeah. You know when they say great minds think alike, bro.
Yeah.
My prediction is 2-1 to Manchester United, bro.
Oh,
I think, bro. Just watch Man United. They're gonna play well, but it's not gonna be a smacking, bro. It's gonna be a 2-1. But I think Man United are gonna completely outplay Spurs, bro. And it's very weird because there's nothing more dangerous than when Ten Hag is about to be sacked, mate. There's nothing more dangerous, bro. They turn into prime Barcelona as soon as he's about to be sacked.
Rashford on a pressure for the bricks.
2-1, mate. I'm there for it, man.
Literally a mid-off. Yeah. I am gonna go. Well, I didn't say my prediction for Bournemouth Southampton, so I'm gonna go 4-1. I'm gonna go 4-1 Bournemouth on that one, and then for United and Spurs, 2-2. 2-2. I hope Old Trafford falls in on itself and takes both teams with them.
I hope it rains
cannot
and everybody
stand
gets
either
smoked.
of these teams. I hate them. 2-2, and yeah, they both drop points and both can hold that. To be honest, Ten Hag in.
So hold on.
Ten Hag in and Jin.
Who do we need?
Everyone in.
Who do we need to stay longer though?
Who do we need to stay longer?
Who do we need? Who?
Well, that's a great question.
Who do we need to stay longer?
Ten Hag. Shall I tell you why? I actually rate Ange as a manager. I actually do rate Ange as a manager. So
the highlight against Chelsea.
If he leaves, he's too good for Spurs. Let's have it right. He's too good for Spurs, bro.
No. The highlight against Chelsea, bro. The 4-4 last season.
I know that he's a bozo. I know he's got bozo moments. But bro, the thing is, I think it will be less damage. I think he will do less damage to us,
right?
Than if Ten Hag stays, bro. Ten Hag stays, bro. That's beautiful. That's Man United.
That's true. He is an absolute shit manager.
I hate Spurs the most, bro. But if Man United in the mud, that's beautiful for me to see because their fan base is bigger than Spurs, and when they lose it, it's the funniest shit ever.
I agree, but here's the other part, right? Ange is a fraud, Hendon, exactly. And here's the thing, Saad. If they lose their manager, they have all of the clips from the last season and a half of how good he was. Remember how they won a trophy in October? Remember? And now if they got rid of him, if Tottenham really fired him, bro, they would have to start at ground zero again.
I can't lie.
And I'm here for it.
You know what, though? I can't lie. You've convinced me because the thing is, now that you said that, I'm just imagining Ange Postecoglou sacked, and I'm just imagining the United Spurs of America stream, bro. Jacob plays. That is something, bro. I'm telling you, that's something to die for, bro. That's the moment I've spent my whole life. I've gotten myself to the age of 28 just to see that moment, bro.
Right. The sacking of Ten Hag, bro, is inevitable.
There you are.
The sacking of Ten Hag is inevitable, Saad. But if Tottenham are so bad and perform so bad, they will have no choice but to let that Australian fraud go and go back to coaching the Melbourne Victory back in New South Queensland or wherever the fuck it is.
Melbourne,
right?
Melbourne Victory.
The meltdown. Imagine the United Spurs of Tottenham away meltdown if Ange gets fired in December. Oh my days,
dude. It'll be Spurs YouTube and chill, and that's the best. It's the best.
Could
It
you
literally
imagine
is
they
the
would have to
best.
start from ground zero all over
Yeah.
again.
Yep.
Oh.
Speaking of
Big up
criminals,
Flawless.
say his name and he appears.
This is crazy, yo. These crazy. I thought, yo, TJ's live. I thought my good brethren from the States is live. So I was like, let me redirect to TJ. Dal's on as well. Sad's
Sure.
here. Unfortunately, Steve's here, but we move. I was like, let me redirect.
Sure.
I didn't see what's what. And then Sad starts talking and all these
Said immediately. He didn't even hesitate. He didn't even
accusations.
hesitate.
Flawless. I told
Crazy,
you you'll
bro.
never live in that stream down, bro, because that was crazy.
Why is it crazy? I am getting
You
Arsenal
explain to me
information.
what you did.
I'm getting Arsenal information from Arsenal. That's crazy. That's like me wanting to know about American culture and not asking you lot. If I want to know about American culture, I'm gonna ask Americans.
guys. Oh my!
what we doing?
You're not
here?
gonna ask her son?
Steve, what state you from again? Where you from? You from Chicago, right, Steve?
Yeah.
So if I wanted to know about Chicago culture, who better to ask than someone who's from and lives there in Steve?
Yeah.
Some.
So
thing
you're an
is-
Arsenal fan.
The thing is, yeah,
Go on.
it was a Manchester United stream, yeah. And
Absolutely.
because we were talking, because I dragged him through the PTSD of analyzing Manchester United as a football club and as a team. Flawless was like, "Say less. We're doing this, yeah. We're doing this stream. I'm going through mental pain right now, but don't worry. I'm gonna get you back on at the end of the stream. Don't worry. Your questions are coming." But he had that.
was not my
He had that in his mind the whole time, bro, because the way he twisted it, the way he switched the stream completely, bro, with 1-2 questions, bro. It was, bro, I've never seen it.
It's like a good
He's like-
substitution, man.
He's
That's
a
because of-
maestro over here.
That's sad. That's
Bro.
because of your bad mind. When you had reached out to me, I was like, "Oh, I'm going on Sad's channel." Love that. You know what I'm saying? That's my good brethren right there. Shaby's an Arsenal fan, but not everyone's perfect. So I was like,
Bro.
"All right, cool. Let's make
like
this
that.
happen." I was like, I knew we was gonna talk about Manchester United, and we spoke about Manchester United for the majority. But I didn't know your opinions on Arsenal because I talked to a lot of Arsenal fans. They're mixed, and I'm sure. Well, I know for a fact you work with a lot of non-Arsenal fans, and they ask you questions on Arsenal. So why is it bad when I do it?
You know what? Big up to you, Flawless, man. Bro, big up to Flawless. Bro.
Instigated, bro.
Big up to Flawless.
What just happened?
Bro, big up to Flawless, man.
His side wasn't paying attention to any of what you just said, bro.
Bro, big up
He
to
listened
Flawless,
to
man.
the one word
I
you
just
just said.
asked him. That's all it was. Because
Listen, you know what?
I would
Flawless-
never get. I'm not bad, man. I was never trying to get you back. I
Flawless-
just wanted to know
Flawless
your
is-
opinion.
You're
Yeah,
like the Pierce Morgan of the YouTube space.
Sad, you could have told me I think Arsenal are winning the
Instigated,
league.
yes.
See, I didn't know what you was gonna say. I was unsure. I didn't know what he was gonna say.
So here's the thing, yeah.
Go on.
At that time, because I remember when we did that stream, it was shortly after because the thing is, if I'm not mistaken, I'm sure it was shortly after the whole collapse. At that time, bro, where the whole collapse of Arsenal happened, bro.
When
with
you
the
lost to
Fulham
Fulham
game
away,
and the West Ham, that one where we were like, you know what I mean? It was all a mess. There was an international break, I think, during that, bro, and that's where we did the show. And
Yeah, and by that way, you just said it was
knew what
great.
he was doing.
Sad, you just said it was the collapse. You
Fucking
set
hell,
up the show. You set up the show. You set it up. I didn't set it up. You set up the show. You could have, and you know, and Sad, I say this publicly. Anytime you shout me to do a show, I'm there. You know
No,
this.
100%.
Yeah.
You're a respectful
Arsenal
guy.
could be flying. You lot could win your 5 games in a row, and United could be in the mud because we're terrible. I'll be there, 100%. Of
Listen,
course, I
all
want to
I'm
know,
saying-
because you know what it is, Sad, as well. The people want to know your opinions too. Hey, to the chat, am I lying? Do you lot not want to know Sad's opinions on Arsenal?
I do.
Of course.
Of course
You
we
know
do.
what?
Yeah,
I
see?
can't lie. I'm just, you know, I mean, you caught me at a really bad time.
Oh, was that a bad time? So you
Yeah.
But the thing is,
Fragile.
this
Fragile.
is the thing. I set that stream up, yeah, because I wanted to go through the PTSD. I wanted to get into the mind. You know, when they do the documentaries, in the mind of this documentary was, or this stream was in the mind of Flawless, bro.
Yeah,
About
100%.
Manchester United, bro. We wanted to go through through all of the depths and the darkest holes that he's fallen down with Ten Hag, bro. Do you know what I mean? That
Sounds
Ten
like a
Hag-
Netflix doc.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, surviving Ten Hag, yeah, fact.
But then all of a sudden, bro, man said, "Hold on a minute, I'm holding the rope down, yeah, so you can get back up, yeah." But bro, man was like, "No." Right? He's like, "You're coming down. You're coming down here as well, bro." If you think, look, he's laughing because he knows.
I'm laughing at this.
If you think
that's not what happens.
If you think that bro, if you think that you are staying there, yeah, bang. No,
Sad, I didn't know your opinion. You could have turned around and told me because it was mixed at that time from many different Arsenal fans. You could have been like, "All right, we're gonna win the league." I didn't know your thoughts.
It was tough times.
The thing is, Follis, you ask like leading questions. Like when you do the show with TJ and Anthony, it's Tony, it's Pierre Pete. It's
the way you ask questions.
The way you wind up Tony Claude.
You mean what you gonna tell me? Is it my face? Is that what it is?
It's not even. It's not your face. It's not your face. Here. And I've worked with Follis for long enough to know what's about to come here. And this isn't an insult. This isn't an insult. This is actually a compliment. Okay, it's not gonna sound like one. But it's a compliment. You have a way of asking questions while also like insulting somebody at the same time. It's like backhanded questions because you ask the questions that you know are going to get a reaction. And as a content creator, that's what you should be doing. I'm sitting here taking notes, bro, because and then you come in here asking, we're in a couple of group chats together, asking why people call you a criminal.
Yeah,
it's like, bro, people call you a criminal because you need to be on a wanted poster because of the questions you ask.
Because I ask the uncomfortable. You know what's crazy? I ask the uncomfortable questions. That's what it is. Sad mentioned there. United.
I don't even think they're uncomfortable. I don't even think they're uncomfortable.
It depends. You know what? It depends. It depends on if whoever I'm talking to. It depends if you're honest about your football club. Steve's never said that.
You're like Piers Morgan.
Steve's never said that. I've never asked Steve a question and he's been like, "Yeah, that's a bad question," because he's super honest about his football club. Steve don't hide it. Where it is that people have hidden agendas, have hidden feelings on their clubs, and not even necessarily thinking their club's bad. Some people don't want to say, "Oh, my club's gonna win the league." That happened a lot with you lot last year. Spoke to many Arsenal fans who their demeanor and everything. Their demeanor and things they were saying was them thinking Arsenal was going to win the league, but they would never say, "All right, who you got winning the league then?" And they wouldn't say, "It's like, no, we're not going to, no. Answer the question. If you believe Arsenal are going to win the league, say so. The worst that can happen is you're wrong. So that's what it is.
True.
I wish I had that. I wish I was the one to do that, bro. But unfortunately, I got clipped up live, bro.
Yeah, what happened? You got clipped?
Clip? You never seen the clip, bro?
Nah, what's the clip?
They all use I believe my gaffer thing, bro. That was
I believe in my gaffer.
You know what? I can't lie, yeah. Them fuckers, yeah. And I'm talking about Hassam, I'm talking about Mo, I'm talking about Ziad and Jacob. Them fuckers, yeah. They knew exactly what they were doing, bro. Because you know when you go out and you get a trim, yeah. And you're feeling fresh, bro. You know when you walk out and you're feeling on top of the world, bro. I came in here, I was feeling on top of the world. I was like, yeah. You know what I mean? Hella positive. Positive side is here. We're gonna win the quadruple, even though we were out of 2 competitions. I don't care, bro. Somehow we're gonna get back into them and win the
get back into.
But they caught me at that time, bro. So now I step back. But I just want to say something because Flawless, it's the way. It's the way that you ask certain questions, and for the American peeps won't get this, yeah. The American peeps won't get this, yeah. But for the British peeps, and Flawless is gonna get this. He asks questions like the woman from The Weakest Link. You know when she asks a question,
I know who that is.
And then it's just everybody's on you waiting. Yeah, what are you gonna say, mate? What are you gonna say? That's how Flawless when he comes out, you guys know The Weakest Link. You guys know what
that's funny as fuck.
Yeah, they have it over there. They have
it. They have The Weakest Link as well. Yeah,
they've had The Weakest Link in the
they've had it over here, but it's not like syndicated anymore.
Then, so you guys do get it. So
yeah, I know who that is.
He asks exactly like The Weakest Link, yeah, and to Flawless, it should be like, but bro, I'm just asking questions. Just asking questions. The people want to know. And by the way he asked the question, he puts you like literally in the full frontal of everything, and you're just like, yeah, you know what, yeah. But he's spitting though on a fact that a lot of people don't want to say. when he asks them questions. I don't mind because I answer the questions honestly, but certain people he'll ask the questions, yeah, and as soon as you stutter, we know it's either a lie or you're not giving us the truth.
And I'm about the people. Don't be lying to the people. Just say the worst thing that can happen is you're wrong. The worst thing you can say is, "Oh, my team's gonna win the league," and they don't win the league. Or you say, "I think my team's not gonna finish in the top 4," and they finish in the top 4. That's the worst case of that. Because people ask me questions all the time. I don't duck no smoke. There's no question I won't answer. You think I really want to talk about Manchester United? Hell no, not in the slightest. However, when people ask me, like, "All right, come, let's run this." Ain't no question, even if it's a player I'm a fan of and he's not playing well. I say he's not playing well. There ain't no stuttering over here like that. I don't want to answer that or nothing. So I just expect the same courtesy. Like, that's all it is. We get things wrong.
The real question is, what's your prediction for this weekend, man?
Oh, draw written all over it. Stinkfest.
Told you. I said two, but yeah.
Are me and Dow the only ones who think that Man United are gonna win this, bro?
I think you guys just don't want to go. I just think you guys don't want to go for Spurs.
United, Steve?
No, I have Spurs winning 2-1.
So
Big
me
up
and Dow,
Ashaba, by the way. Hold on, I missed the super chat. Big up Ashaba, by the way. Happy anniversary, TJ. All the love from the Sunshine Gang. GLO. Smash that like. Big up. No, I appreciate that very, very much. Yes. Very, very much. Oh, also, I wanted to highlight this one before we get into the last predictions here. Hussam is a real one. I think he sports Arsenal deep down.
Nope.
I actually know this for a fact.
Good luck to you in the next round as well. We'll see who you guys draw. But I was supporting Arsenal yesterday, and it's Arsenal. Arsenal FC, we're by far the greatest team.
I told you. He's
First of all,
dude, it's fine.
Jay,
It's fine. He can admit that he's an Arsenal fan.
He just hates the
TJ,
teams in blue.
We welcome him with open arms. You know what I
you
mean?
need to send me that clip. Firstly, that is criminal. That is illegal, and I need that clip tonight, bro. That's number one. And secondly, Hassan does not support Arsenal, and I'll tell you for why. You guys ain't seen Hassan on Spaces, bro. It was bad.
Yeah.
I've seen him on Spaces, mate. I've heard some of the stuff he said about.
I heard that he like stopped Spaces because
Yeah, he just, you know what it is? He just really dislikes Chelsea and C. That's what it
yeah,
stems from.
exactly.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, bro.
It's the enemy of my enemy is my friend thing, which I'm fully with. You know what I'm saying? This is why I unfairly get called a Spurs fan and all that, but that's a whole different conversation. But yeah,
you get called a Spurs fan because you are a Spurs fan.
That's just unfair. These wild accusations again. It's crazy.
There's no need to just, bro, just accept it. I accepted that.
Oh yeah, I fully embraced it at that time. Like I had people eyeing me, like when Arsenal beat Spurs, I had people eyeing me. That was hilarious. People was eyeing me when Arsenal beat Spurs.
Just like how I get grief about the Luton Town thing. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like, that's just the way it is. Hold Spurs accountable. It's like, all right,
That
sure.
is the funniest shit ever, man.
Hey, Warrior, look at this Warrior J guy, yo. This guy.
Oh,
Wild accusations.
He's on to you, bro. He's on to you.
Yeah, Warrior J, that's my guy. Oh, yeah,
All right.
that was hilarious when I said we. You know, around me.
We. I need to get that. I need to get that Uncle Phil clip. I swear to God, every time I think of it, I always forget it. We. We. All right. We're going Arsenal. Leicester City. What are your predictions? We'll start. You know what? We'll start with Flawless since he was good enough to join us towards the end of the show.
Yeah, Arsenal. Let's see. Yeah, you lot do the business. Arsenal 3-0.
3-0. Saad.
I picked 2-0 for this game. 2-0.
2-0 Arsenal. Steve-O.
I'll actually go 2-1. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get an 80th plus minute winner. There you go.
Okay.
Leicester score first.
I thought you were about to say that Leicester were gonna win, and I'm like,
No.
Steve.
You don't have all the answers, Steve.
You don't have the answers, Steve. If you say that.
No.
I don't have the answers. See, yeah. Big up, Tony. Dow.
See, yeah. 3-0.
3-0. Arsenal.
Tony Claude.
See, yeah. See. Big up, Tony Claude. I'm going to.
Bro, Steve is dying, bro.
I'm going to. Because he knows. Steve knows. I'm going 2-0 to the Arsenal. They're not going to score. They're not going to sniff. They'll be lucky to get a shot against us. I think we're gonna roll these fuckers over. Pause.
Steve-O.
Nah,
I think we killed Steve.
Yeah, Steve finished yo at the sea, yeah.
We killed Steve with the C, yeah. And where's the hashtag remember, where's the justice?
Where's
Guys,
the fairness? Where's the
fairness? Where's the justice?
Where's the justice?
Shout
We
out to the
criticize
God.
the habits. Why?
Clippable
No,
guy.
it's this
Useless.
Useless. No,
Play it, TJ. You don't have all the answers.
No, when he calls Martinelli useless, I think that's the funniest. That might be the funniest.
You can't even look at the ball. No assist. Useless. And we criticize Kai Havertz. Why?
Floss has watched it so many times, he's got the fucker memorized.
Word for word.
Where's justice?
Where's the fairness? Where's the justice?
See ya.
And TJ just goes, "Where's the justice?"
Hey, big up Tony. Hey, you know what? Big up Tony, man. Big up Tony, man. He's a legend.
Then TJ said, "Where's the justice?"
Yeah, where's the justice?
And there's like north side down there looking like he's gonna commit the big S,
Oh,
bro.
yo,
Like he was finished, man.
When I do the 2024 funniest moments of that bit, that clip got me cracking up. That clip's gonna be on there 100%. 100%.
That's too good. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up. Saad, shout yourself out. Thank you for coming on. What do you got coming up, bro?
We got 2 watch-alongs tomorrow. Hate along in the morning. You know what I mean? Or a Newcastle Spurs. I'm a Geordie tomorrow. You know what I mean? And then straight after, obviously, watching my beloved Arsenal playing against West Ham, and then I've got the rest of the day off after that. But yeah, that's literally the streams I got next. SARS Football Corner. Make sure to subscribe to everybody else here and me, of course. Make sure to get that done, people. And like the video as well. Don't be frauds. Like the video, please.
Help the algorithm.
Yeah. By the way, before I let Flawless go, both Flawless and Saad are featured channels, partner channels with this. So they're on the featured channel page. So go down there, click the link. And if you're too lazy to do that, their links are in the title. It's perfect. It's right there. You just click it. You hit the like button, and you fucking hit the subscribe button, and you hit the bell button, and that's how you get it handled.
Good night, Hendon.
Big up Hendon every single time. Big up Hendon every single time. Flawless, shout yourself out, bro. Thanks for coming on to defend yourself. You know, I think he's gonna be let out on bail. I think he's let out on bail.
Oh my God, my reputation, man. It's but big up to you, man. Appreciate you sending me the link. Big up to you all. Big up the chat. Run up the likes here, though, people. Run up the likes expeditiously. Hit the subscribe button as well. But you see there on the screen, Sarcasm City TV on YouTube. Subscribe. Go follow on Playback as well, which is also Sarcasm City TV as well, people. So yeah, and Sarcasm City TV across all socials as well. So just follow up, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff.
Yes, big up.
Flawless didn't do credit to himself. Go to Sarcasm City Gaming as well.
Sorry,
if you want the gaming content on the Playback more time,
come on, man. We're there.
How does one participate? I got the FC25. How does one participate?
You know what? I've not even got FC25 yet. I need to.
You're not missing much blood. You're not missing much blood.
All right, we'll talk after. But yeah, we'll get you involved. Yeah. You played on the same team as me though before, but yeah, we'll partner.
They're fun. They're good.
Yeah,
and then
I definitely want to play.
I miss. Here's the thing: is I kind of miss Coach Flawless because Coach Staffy has been kicking my ass up and down the field. So I just need to it's just like 2 disappointed dads. You know what I mean? They're just like you're never gonna be able to.
You know what I'm saying? You just don't play me and you in the pivot together and it's calm.
Oh yeah, no. There's zero chance, bro.
Yeah.
Zero chance. Don't put me on the offensive side. Dude, I'm a winger or a 10. That's what I am. All right. I'm not a fucking CDM.
You played me and TJ in the pivot one time. It was like never again.
Just don't play us on the double pivot, bro.
Yeah, never the double pivot. Me and TJ together. Separate, players next to an AI combo together. No,
it wasn't great. It wasn't great. Steve-O,
yo,
shout yourself out, bro. Thanks for coming on as usual.
Yeah, pick up Steve-O.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me on. Good to see all you guys in here. Yeah, for Strasbourg Steve on the weekend schedule. Yeah, I'm doing like 4 or 5 watch-alongs. Obviously, Newcastle, Man City. Then after that, it's It's a Willem II versus PSV. Then it's Bayern München, Leverkusen, obviously, and then Benfica, Gil Vicente. Might do some MLS later. So just a bunch of watch-alongs on the weekend. Keep it posted. That's it.
Big up.
Perfect.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds
Watch
good.
along.
Big up. Everybody subscribe to Strasburg Steve right now. Go over there. You might actually learn something. Who knows? Dow, shout yourself out, bro. Another great show. Another one. 76 in the can.
Episode 76 in the can. No, thanks you guys, Steve, Flawless, and Saad for joining us today. And thanks everyone in the chat. Big up every single one of you every time. And yeah, let's have a great Friday night and a great weekend, guys, because you know what? We need the 3 points. I don't care if we beat Leicester City 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 7-0. 3 points is all that matters at the end of the day. And don't do drugs.
And don't do red cards either. Y'all need to stop.
Don't do red cards.
Hey, let's
And don't get mad at Flawless
not
because of
bring
this
up
Piers
let's not
Morgan
bring up the
interview
red
stuff.
card. Let's
Y'all
not
need
bring
to
up any
stop
red
that.
cards. We're good. I'm good on the red cards for the season. So yeah, we're good. Big up everybody for watching. This has been episode 76. Go and subscribe. Saad, Flawless, aka Sarcasm City TV, Strasburg Steve. Go and subscribe right now, people. Hit the likes. The next time I will be live will likely not be until Monday for American Waffle, just because I got a lot going on this weekend. But keep your eye out. We're liable to go live anytime, whether it's me or Dal or gaming stream, whatever. Just hit the notification bell. We don't always announce it. So really, really appreciate everybody. Appreciate Saad for coming on. Flawless for the raid. Strasburg Steve for the raid. The sponsors for tonight's show, obviously, we got Tony. Big up Tony. And Shaba every single time. And guys, we are going to redirect over. Speaking of frauds, we're going to just take you from fraud to fraud to fraud. So we're going to go over to Ahmed on the bridge. Go over there, say TJ Warren TV raid right now. Until next time, never forget.
You don't have the answers.
Do you have the answer?
You don't have the answers.
Tony, do you have the answer?
don't